Osturia, industry is booming. Kapfenberg alone is currently home to 12 global market leaders, and there is hardly a single inhabitant who is not connected to one of the industrial enterprises, if not directly, then in a wider sense. One of the leading enterprises to drive this boom is Pankel Racing Systems AG. For years, the high-tech forge from Kapfenberg has been synonymous with the steady rise of an entire region. The company first made a name for itself as a niche provider in the racing and helicopter segment, and has since become the dominant player on both markets. The racing specialist now looks to other areas for opportunities to increase revenues and sales.
Der Automotive-Bereich, und zwar der High-Performance-Automotive-Bereich.
The high-performance automotive segment and the turbine market harbor a gigantic growth potential in areas where we are able to use precisely the expertise that we have acquired over the years as a niche market leader.
In der Nische erarbeitet haben und wo wir Weltmarktführer sind, sehr gut brauchen können und anwenden können.
5 years ago, the company therefore decided on a large-scale investment program worth roughly 100 million euros, with automation and Industry 4.0 as its core investment goals. The first segment to benefit was the Conrod production in Bruck, which was given a complete makeover worth 15 million euros. Today, 88 employees produce 1,400 Conrods a day in 4 shifts, all for the high-performance engines of the luxury automotive industry.
Was für uns ganz wesentlich war, dass wir wirklich
Smart automation was a key requirement for us. We didn't implement a rigid automation plan as we would for high-volume production, because we need to be able to react flexibly to our customers' requirements, with projects that range from just several thousand units to hundreds of thousands. We therefore did everything we could to automate intelligently.
Sehr intelligent, sehr flexibel zu automatisieren.
In 2013, the Kapfenberg site invested roughly 20 million euros in the Conrod and aerospace segments. New semi-automated equipment ensures the greatest possible flexibility as well as in-depth traceability. Another 2 million euros were invested in the expansion of the test center, where chassis components are subjected to load factors that go far beyond real-life stress limits.
These investments were necessary to support our activities with regard to the overall chassis design for the racing and high-performance segment, and to consolidate our position as technology leader.
Since 2014, Pankel Schmiedetechnik has been operating a fully automated forging line, a new pickling line, and a state-of-the-art crack testing system. Total investment was 10.4 million euros, and the segment now employs 88 people. The latest Pankel production flagship is the new high-performance drivetrain production facility in Kapfenberg. Building work began in April 2016, and less than 1 year later, the first units came off the production line. Since early September, the production facility has been working at full capacity. Total investment was 33 million euros, and the annual production volume lies at 160,000 drive components. In expert circles, the production hall is considered a model example of the use of automation and Industry 4.0.
Nach dem ersten Arbeitsgang bringen wir mittels Laserbeschriftungsverfahren einen Data-Matrix-Code auf jedes Bauteil auf.
After the first work step, we use a laser to tag each component with a data matrix code, which includes a unique serial number that enables us to trace the part all the way back to the original melt and to allocate all the measuring data to this single component.
Zuweisen können und somit auch rückvollziehen können.
High tech, as far as the eye can see. Thanks to sophisticated automation technologies and cleverly devised production solutions, the company has made the fruitful synergy of man and machine a reality. A textbook example of Industry 4.0.
Auch ganz wichtig, dass Mensch und Maschine quasi.
It is essential for man and machine to work hand in hand. This means that automated processes and manual work steps should complement each other in a way that makes sense. The feedback we receive from our employees tells us that Industry 4.0 solutions at Pankel are not seen as surveillance instruments, but rather as useful support tools that help complete workflows in the shortest possible time and to the highest possible standard.
Möglicher Zeit abzuwickeln.
A one-stop shop where the production process of precision parts involves several companies. It can be difficult to ensure a constant level of quality across the entire process chain. For this reason, Pankel has long since begun to implement a targeted in-sourcing strategy, which is now beginning to pay off, for instance, with Austria's largest 3D printing center.
Aufgrund unseres Know-hows im Bereich von Werkstofftechnik,
Thanks to our expertise when it comes to material technology, process technology and design, we are able to offer our customers a seamless production process, including the shift of component manufacturing from conventional production to 3D printing.
Bauteile von konventionellen Fertigungen in den 3D-Druck überzuführen.
The heat treatment of the components, which constitutes a crucial quality step, is also done in-house. Together with its metallography lab, the heat treatment facility is among the most advanced of its kind worldwide and is fully automated with minimal tolerances that once again ensure the highest possible level of precision. When it comes to plans for the future, Pankel has it all worked out. As market leader, the company knows exactly when, how and where to invest. And given its outstanding track record as a metallurgical competence center, Upper Styria has excellent cards.
The region has been a center of heavy industry for centuries and is home to the University of Mining, Metallurgy and Materials. All these factors began to interact and interlock, and that is definitely one of the reasons why we are investing here and nowhere else. This really is the European Center of Metallurgy.
Says someone who should know. After all, Stefan Pira is one of Austria's top entrepreneurs and majority shareholder of KTM Industries, of which KTM, Husqvarna and Pankel are also part. All in all, 100 million euros were invested in the development of the company over the last 5 years. However, if you believe that the racing specialists from Kapfenberg will take their foot off the accelerator now, you couldn't be more wrong. Building works for a new aerospace facility are set to kick off in 2018, and there is also talk of another production facility for engine components. It is thus thoroughly possible that Pankel will have 1,000 employees in Bruck and Kapfenberg by the end of 2019.
Wir haben den Vorteil, dass wir rechtzeitig.
We are now reaping the benefits of the fact that we began to invest early. We also are lucky to have employees who are well trained and who have learned to handle large-scale projects professionally. This expertise will stand us in good stead with our future endeavors.
Dieses Know-how werden wir auch in Zukunft nutzen.